Good morning children. Welcome back to Narayana Live Classes Key Discussion, Class 10. Class 10, Subject Social Studies, and the topic today is Food Security. Lesson 11 of 10th class, Food Security. As usual, we have the same pattern, that is 6 objectives into half mark and next 3 1 mark questions and 1 4 mark question. Right, let us look on to this. The first question is, the Bengal famine occurred in the year. When did the Bengal famine occur? That is the question. The Bengal famine occurred in the year 1943 to 1945. 1943 to 1945. Okay, so let us look on to this. 1943 to 1945. This is the most effective famine that occurred in the country itself, that it has taken the lives of several lakhs of the people in the Bengal. That is why we will not forget the Bengal famine and even the that is Chittaganjam famine. Chittaganjam famine also has taken the lives of the many. Why this food security means food security? Why the government has to think about the food for all? Because due to these famines, if many lakhs of the people die, then what is the function of the government? The function of the government is to take care and look after the welfare of the people. So food security is definitely related to the prevention of these famines. The prevention of the famines. Let us look on the next question. The next question is, one important aspect in food security is to increase food grain production. Without increasing the food production, we cannot secure food security to all. What is the method followed by Indian government to increase the food grain production? All of you know this very well. What is the method that they have followed? The method that they have followed is Green Revolution. Green Revolution is the method that they have followed for the increase of the food production in our country. See, this next one is, complete the second pair based on the first pair information. Soil degradation, unscientific use of the chemical fertilizers, continuous production of the food grains. How we can increase the continuous production in the country? For that, what is the method that we have adopted? The method that we have adopted is Green Revolution once again. So, Green Revolution is the method that have adopted by the Indian government for the continuous production of the food grains in our country. So, what is the meaning of the famine? What is the meaning of the famine? Famine means the very serious scarcity of food leading to several deaths. Leading to several deaths. So, the serious are very serious. The serious scarcity of food leading to deaths. That is called as the famine. That is called as the famine. So, very seriously, if we have the scarcity of the food, that automatically leads to the hunger deaths, or that this is called as the famine. So, give 2 examples of the drought-resistant crops. Means which doesn't need more water, drought resistant. Even though rain fails also, even if the rainfall fails also, these crops can be grown. What are those crops and what are the examples? The examples of them are the millets like bajra, ragi, jowar. All these are the examples of the drought resistant crops. Why do you think the government focuses on the food security? Because it is the welfare function of the government. The government should take care of all the people, and it should take care such that the welfare of the people is the main function of the government. Not only that, Article 21 of the Indian Constitution, Article 21 of the Indian Constitution also emphasizes on the right to life of the people. Unless we provide the food to all the people, how can we give or how can we assure the right to life to all the people? So, under Article 21 right to life, the government has a function to provide food to all the people, and it is the main welfare function of the government. So, due to these 2 reasons, the government has to take care, or the government has to focus on the food security. Now let us look on to the next question, that is what is meant by food security. What is the meaning of the food security? The meaning of food security is providing food to all. Providing food to all. That is the meaning of the food security. How to increase the food grain production? How can we increase the food grain production? That is, let us take the crop rotation method. Crop rotation or agricultural diversification. Or we can go for water harvesting methods such that irrigation can be provided throughout the year. Water harvesting methods. Water harvesting methods, or even we can go with the green revolution by use of HYV seeds. Green revolution methods like use of HYV seeds, that is high yielding variety seeds, chemical fertilizers, using more fertilizers. All these are the methods to increase the food grain production in our country. Now let us look on the next one. The food security is not related to food grain production category statement. It is related. The food security is related. Food security is ultimately related to the food grain production. Unless we produce more food grains, how can we secure the food to all the people? Hence, we can say very clearly that it is related to the food grain production. And now let us look on to the graph and have an explanation about the graph. That is a 4-mark question. Explain the given graph. See, here the graph has been given and different colors are given. 1970-71, 1980-81, 1991, 2001, 2010 and 11. These are the years. So, what is that? Paddy, wheat, oilseeds and jowar. So, the first one is paddy. The second one, what is the color describing? This is the color, that is brown color is representing the wheat, and the green color, that is representing the representing the jowar, and next one, that is this light violet color is explaining about the oilseeds. So explain the given graph. Explain the given graph. So how can we explain the given graph? Means you can see very clearly that see, first thing is what is this graph explaining? This graph is explaining about the food grain production in India from 1970-71 onwards up to 2010 and 11. That is the first point. What is the second point? The second point is, if you can see, the paddy and wheat are continuously increasing. The paddy and wheat production is constantly increasing. And the third point is the jowar production is constantly decreasing. Jowar production is constantly decreasing. Then comes the oilseeds. Oilseeds production has shown a decline trend, has declined first and later it started increasing. So what is this particular information explaining? It is explaining that we need to focus on the increase of all varieties of food grains, not only a single one, but we need to focus on all varieties of food grain production increase. Okay, these are the different points, and even we have to notice the effects of the green revolution. The effects of the green revolution can be explained with the help of this graph. Means you can see very clearly, because the green revolution has given the highest priority for the high yielding variety of the paddy and wheat. So most of the time these paddy and wheat has increased and the remaining food grains has declined. So children, this is what the graph is explaining. That's all for today. Tomorrow we'll meet with one more assignment key. Until then children, have a nice health and stay safe. Okay children, good day.